Hello, everybody. So, yeah, Murphy hates me. I had to prolong this episode for a little while because of a space issue on the first recording. Actually, yeah, more or less, plus a pretty bad grinding. So that is actually why this is a three. What? That's why this is 2 episodes behind. I do apologize. And as I was recording this episode, which worked beautifully, I mean, I got a pretty good recording out of it. The the audio decided not to work, so I have to voice this over again, and obviously it'll never be as tight as when I'm actually in the moment doing it. So I hope that you all can bear with me on this. I assure you, I am working very hard to make sure that I can actually make this work. And the alternative would have been re-recording the episode, but I want to try to keep it as genuine as possible, as I had to fudge it once already because of a storage issue. So we're just going to play it as it is. I hope that's all right with you guys, and I will, like I said, commentate the best I can to try and make it as good an experience as possible. And here we go. Hello, welcome to episode 20 of my Pokemon Anime Message Log. Today we will be going through the gym. Anyway, something like that. I'm not going to go through with the minor details, because the minor details, I don't know exactly what I said, but I will do my best to narrate the major events when they happen. And here I'm just explaining how or why the Nuzlocke has taken so long to be uploaded, which I already briefly summarized to you in this audio recording. So here's the team recap. You'll see that we actually have 3 new Pokemon because of quite a Geodude infestation, to be completely honest. And you'll have seen that in the grinding montage I expect by now. But here goes nothing. We have Bubble Azumarill with a hasty nature. I don't remember what that does. I know it raises speed. I think it might drop defense. Has reasonable stats all around. Huge power is nice. Yeah, but the special defense really outdoes itself. And then we have a defense curl, tail whip, bubble beam, and a rollout. Then we have Bud E, our Ivysaur with overgrow. There is a gentle nature, pretty reasonable stats all around. Again, special defense is definitely shining there. I don't believe there's any hidden abilities in the 4th gen. Might be mistaken, but I'm pretty sure overgrow is all you're going to get in a starter like that. We have Sweet Scent, Poison Powder, Sleep Powder, and Razor Leaf. Only one damaging move. I do plan on animating that as soon as I can. Ariados, aka Scarlet. You can see here we have Scary Face, Fairy Swipes, Shadow Sneak, and Night Slash. I know that my past self, the one that's actually recording the video, or while I was recording the video, didn't do it in that way or whatever. Lonely Nature, and I have it has a pretty good attack stat with Insomnia, which is really solid attack, or a solid ability rather. I just went over the moves, but there they are again. There is Skitty, our oldest member of the team, aka Dell. Although Skitty, the oldest member of the team, doesn't fit in the character limit. Anyway, it has relaxed nature. It's pretty balanced all around, but as it was leveling up, it did tend to get come to its own more or less in the attack stat and the defense stat. But its attack is exactly half of its HP, which I thought was kind of funny. And it has Q-turn, which works half the time. Jokingly, it's what I jokingly say about it. Of course, not true because of genderlesses and even when it doesn't work on the opposite gender. Anyway, we have straight up normal moves, so we have Foresight, Fake Out, and we moved on too fast. We have Foresight, Fake Out, Double Slap, and Vice Grip. Our Belheum, I believe, is what that is, and it has a quippy nature. Only has Takedown, of course, and its stats are alright. Clean Body has actually come in useful, did in the grinding, and you'll see it's level 15 rather than 25. That's because it's a bit hard to level up with only Takedown. So what we're going to do is we're just going to go ahead and level up through EXP. Through the EXP share, rather. Obviously we're going to level it through EXP. And that'll be the team. No idea what I'm looking. Oh, there is the XP. But, I was gonna say no idea what I'm looking for. Let's go ahead and rotating as we typically would, bringing in our Bulbasaur. But I believe I have a change of heart here and put Bubble back up on where Buddy is because of the Pokemon I'm worried about that I was going on about in last episode. Thought we were in the wrong town, and I realized that we're not. Haven't realized that just yet. I still think we're in the wrong town. Yeah, I go up to that gym for some reason. I think that's the first or second gym. I don't remember which one I thought it was. Probably first, because the second has a bit more green energy. Then I realized, oh wait, no, I'm in the right town. And we just kind of wasted the time getting on our bike, and probably a few seconds later. We're just going to go ahead and go through here. We find the blue carpet over here, and we see it as a triangle, so we're just going to go directly into the triangle. Right here, we're just looking frantically around, trying to find the square before we take on anyone. Because I know what guy I don't want to attack, or I don't want to battle, and I'm just trying to avoid it. And I realize, you know, I don't want to fight him, so why don't I fight him first? Because if I fight him first, just get out of the way. And you'll see that I come to the shielded station pretty quickly, not just yet. But right around here, I'm like, okay, we're gonna go back and we're gonna fight him because he's the one we don't want to fight. And lo and behold, we actually get the wrong person. There's a person beyond the one we actually grabbed right here, or we actually got caught by. And she is actually going to be out with her Parasect, which I wasn't too happy about. Because, you know, grass type and we're water type, and if we brought in anything else, like what we're going to do right here, we were just kind of worried about it. You can see that I'm kind of thinking about going to Scarlet, then I kind of just do a 50-50, like, you know, coin toss on the Dell and Buddy. I'm like, okay, let's go into Scarlet again. And then we decide, okay, maybe stay in Azumarill and Dell, and we finally decide on Ivysaur Buddy. All that work just for us to get Sport right here. Surely, obviously sucks. And as you guys saw, I was definitely contemplating going into Scarlet, which has Insomnia, but that wouldn't have worked. But we figured we was going to go for it anyway, because we want to get Sleep powered up so we can use the rollout technique out of Azumarill. Slash does a surprisingly good chunk of damage, actually it was 20 HP, 20 even. Luckily we wake up that turn, and the Sleep power will land. Two semi-lucky things, but one very lucky thing, one semi-lucky thing. Alright, then we're gonna go ahead and bring in Azumarill for this. That rollout will actually, you'll see, do a pretty good chunk of damage. And rollout turn 2, obviously that's better, it actually does take out the Parasect. But we get the effort, we get paralysis off the effort spore for our shovels. Outside gets a little bit leveled up. We have a Tropius here, which we really are lamenting not having an ice type attack right here. Honestly, probably would have been better off staying in with the rollout. But we do actually end up going in with our, I believe we're going in Scarlet, and then we're going in Dell first. I say first, but I'm pretty sure we switch again, but you know, spoiler alert and whatnot. And there's the cap that wants attention. I'm sorry about that, but there's only so much I can do about that. Just need to animate creatures. We actually do connect here. I said right here that we'll switch unless we get a crit. We get a crit there, and we still switch because that crit did jack squat. I was expecting more out of it. Kind of speaks to the defensiveness of Tropius, or the weakness of Skate wanted it to. It growls and gets its ability defense up. Now it gets its special attack up, but basically it's a physical attack, so it doesn't really matter. When we go for Night Slash, it stomps on us. Made a joke around here that they're about the same height in the Pokedex, so the stomp really doesn't exactly matter. It's not like you're stomping a bug, you're stomping something the same size as you. Anyway, that will take out Tropius, fortunately. I'm sorry if I just sound completely drained. It's because obviously I didn't want to re-record this. I tried to retrieve the corrupted file, didn't work, and I need to figure something out because this is becoming a freak show. I mean, I only have 2 series going. I have the Pokepixels and the Nuzlocke. The Pokepixels come out excellent, and Nuzlocke has really been taking a downturn lately because I've been having technical issues. I mean, kind of behind the scenes, from the behind the scenes side of it, Pokepixels are harder and more time consuming to make, but there's more stuff that needs to go right for a Nuzlocke episode to work out. And actually, there's more steps in the editing process of a Nuzlocke as well, even if everything works out perfectly. So here's our Nemesis. Fun fact, Nemesis is actually the same plural and singular. Yeah, I know, super fun fact that you wanted to know was just like 11 minutes deep into the video. We go to all because we were anticipating this guy to have that one Pokemon that was banging on about. The guy does have it, but you'll see. Alright, well luckily we still have real active, so this will do the trick on that Torchic, no problem. Trick on the trick, no, not really. Not all that funny to be completely honest. I swear, I was looking at my volume, and I was like, if I can't have myself muted still, I'm going to have a little bit of a fit. Because that means another 12 minutes of recording over a existing file. Right, you know, it's the best I can think of doing. Luckily, but it does get Smoke Bomb on us, and this trainer is what I was worried about. Because in the last time I played through, trying to battle through this guy, he had Dragon Rage, probably still does obviously, and at the levels of like 20-21, it's a bit hard to fight that thing, not so little over leveled, but because none of us really have double 40 XP, which means that we basically had to recover every turn. Now I think we're still looking for the carpet, or we're trying to get it out. I don't remember which one it is. Yeah, we're trying to get it out. And we'll of course succeed because you know, we totally can see a big thing of light when we need to. Column of light. I sincerely hope the music works in this video, knock on wood, because it would be so stupid. Having a commentator that doesn't match the lips and having the music just doesn't work. I don't know what was happening with me there at that door. We do see now that it's a square. I did think it was a square, then I thought it was a circle, then I obviously ran with that. You'll see I go to the circle for no, go to the square. I guess I did, you know, logic did get the best of me. I actually saw what the light said. Now we see that's see that symbol, and we believe it's a heart. And I actually just at this point barely finished saying I think we fought everyone in this room that we have to fight, and once you know that she pops up to fight us. There's a Houndoom. Luckily we still have the zoom wheel out, aka Bubbles, and a Bubble Beam will make quick work of this. I didn't want to go all because I didn't want the commitment. Commitment on your lot, not just that it always, not just as the case that doesn't sometimes land, but also you know, you're locked in 5 turns in the best case scenario. So here is the Shieldon. I wasn't expecting too much out of this considering it's a Shieldon. It's very, very physically offensive. Don't believe it's very special offensive though, especially defensive. See, we almost get it out, just almost though. We'll go ahead and just take down, which will actually reduce its own health a little bit more. Either way, it does super potion. I don't think the AI is low enough to activate the super potion, even assuming that it has one to use. There you go. Get rid of the doctor. I actually stumbled right here a lot trying to explain what I'm trying to say, but now I actually know what I'm trying to say. She looks like she's about 5, the youngest person to ever graduate med school. Qualified for an internship was like 8. So, she's definitely ahead of the curve. Obviously a joke. It's gonna go ahead and reorganize the stuff. We decided we got Dub because Fake Out, and we realized Ariados has Shadow Sneak. But Fake Out ultimately is a guaranteed crit. I mean, not crit, guaranteed flinch, where, what the other is, and sorry, I just lost what I'm saying. As we're looking for the heart door, find the sun we found over there. I don't know what that was supposed to be called. Wait, we find a moon. We keep walking. Find a star finally. Oh, not finally. We find a star, then we find the heart. And here's our gym battle. I don't exactly remember what all I did in this gym battle, so I'll just go ahead and get it up to important points. Or what I deem as important points. Maybe not. Very sorry about that. Didn't hit the mic, but you know what I did, accidents happen. We're going to go for Focus Fan Boots. I actually go with Razor Claw, because Vice Grip has a pretty good crit ratio already. So why not make it that much better? This is also my favorite gym leader as far as colors go, hands down, because I do love purple. It's my favorite color. I like a darker shade of purple, and not like a really light pastel color. Not that I have anything against that, just if you're looking for my second favorite color when I think purple, I think a little darker color. Kind of like what her dress is, a little darker than that. Almost looks like velvety. Yeah, the way the consistency of texture looks. But you know that doesn't matter. For a second I was thinking, like, how do you remember why I was talking about consistency and color? And I felt for a second I was just so tired that I'm talking absolute gibberish. Which I kind of am, but at least it's gibberish that's sticking to something on point. This editing process is going to be so fun. I swear if there's any issues, but I need to get it up before bed. There's a stencil which we really don't want to put up with. Also, I forgot to capture the badges for this episode, so the third badge will not be in the case, but I will have it up for episode 21. We see Rhydon, and we're really kind of surprised to see Rhydon. I was thinking of going to Buddy, but we went directly to it, or you could see they were thinking, but we go to Azumarill because we do not want to risk not fainting and then getting hit by a ground attack, especially not after barely having it evolve and all that stuff. What to do. Obviously, it's going to be a Bubble Beam. I'm very sorry, but yes, we are going to go with a Bubble Beam here. Because why not? And I don't even know why I was taking so long. And there goes the red line. With a Murkrow, we decide, where they're gonna stay in. Well, spoiler, I guess we didn't decide immediately that fast, but we do decide relatively quickly to stay in. And that's because, well, first of all, I said Murkrow, not Marowak. I made the same mistake when it was over with commentary, but now in the actual game, I was surprised and very cool. But I wasn't too worried about it because we still have water gun. Use the water gun, and this is the thing that kind of surprised me. It actually does like almost nothing to it in the grand scheme. It's like half HP, a little under half. I expected more than that. And that should actually take out the Marowak, and that will so close. Gets the bone ring. We're gonna stay out pretty quickly because we have that defense shell off. Still probably would have taken us down pretty quickly. Or got us down pretty quickly. And there's a beam bubbles, which will easily take that Marowak out. I think. Yeah, it does. And I was like, I was having a panic attack there because I realized I was at 25 HP. And if we did not get the crit to take him out, he would come in. Probably fainted out of Zumbo. Okay, that thing will, luckily Director Thomas is defeated, but also luckily our, Lahia should be involved rather quickly. And we get the Relic Badge. I have no idea why it's called the Relic Badge. At least I think that's what it's called, and I confused Marowak and Murkrow, so perhaps my credibility is a bit shot this time. We actually get a TM65, which is Tournament. It tells us what's in it, and you'll see what we do check in a second about what's Tournament. Now, I've never used Tournament. Tournament, I don't think ever in my life have I used it. I may have once or twice, but I can't really think about that. Like, I can't think of any specific times. Alright, so obviously we do go out like that. And we decide, you know what, we're going to go ahead and take a quick look around, see what all we can see, and perhaps get started on the appropriate route for the next gym. And of course, next encounter and whatnot. Alright. Then we go on ahead, we go to the left, I thought. No, we go, yeah, that's cool. Oh, okay, that'll make a little more sense. We go left just to see if we can't get through this door on the right, or the left in here. And wouldn't you know, the Minutia Points are still blocking the way, so obviously there's only one door to go through, which is on the clear side of this little section. And I see I want to turn it straight back around because that's not the way I wanted an episode. Not the way at all. So all we're going to do here is we're going to go ahead and heal up the Pokemon. Get ready and I'll do my outro. But of course, as I'm not doing this real time, I can go ahead and do my outro now. Thank you all very much for coming. I do hope you enjoyed. If you did, please do remember to subscribe to this channel. If you're not already, go ahead and comment if you'd like to. It does help me out, especially with your suggestions. And I hope, like I said, to see you all next time. That will be on Friday morning, I believe. Thank you all, and good night, everyone.